Huh?
They both circle.
Here we go. Yeah. We back like we never left, yo.
Hey,
Nina, it's welcome to another episode of Access Granted. It's your boy, Mr. Antoine.
and Nina, the original party girl.
And Nina, the original party girl. I gotta represent my boys tonight. Cause we went out there to Tennessee and we did the damn thing like we ain't had no sense. So all you dummies that keep talking about Lamar can't win in the playoffs, yada da 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 da. Now he's winning the playoffs. So shut up. Hey, it's a dude in the studio right now and that's waiting to get in, and he's doing this. And I don't know if I'm gonna let him in if he keeps doing that. But yeah, man, excited about the win today, man. We needed that. We needed that, Nina. And
I have no clue.
You have no clue as to what? Who's in the studio? Who's waiting?
Who's in the playoffs?
Oh, well, as long as the Ravens are there, that's all you need to know. Once they get eliminated, man, you can get out. You can get them out of here. What
if they don't? That's the goal, right?
Well, I mean, they making all that money. They might as well, go ahead and bring the ship home and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, great game today, man. Way to go into Tennessee and shut Derrick Henry down and all of that kind of stuff, man. And come on back. I ain't got to meet them at the airport tonight with no problems. Because if they'd have lost tonight, yeah, it would have been real.
You meet them at the airport?
Oh yeah, hey, it's funny. I have yet to ever figure this out, but somehow, some way, people know exactly what flight they're on, exactly what gate they're going to be at, and as soon as they touch down, and it's always a grove of fans.
Okay.
Win or lose, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you never know. But we got that dub today, and those clowns from Pittsburgh and those clowns from Cleveland are actually about to play while we on here. So I'll be checking that out in the foreground, while we're on this show. But excited today.
You better not be checking no football.
Hey, if I get up and disappear, you'll understand why, okay? Because if you get up and disappear, it's because you taking another bathroom break or something like that.
Cancel, rewind.
Oh man, but we got High Five back in the building, man.
Yep.
I'm excited. It's been when did we have them at Hotel RL? That was like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago. Came through for a really cool meet and greet, man. And those are like the coolest dudes in the world, man. So to have this opportunity to reconnect with them, man, is really cool. So we can check out and see what's been going on with them since we last talked to them. So
we should have posted the first show because that has all of what back then type stuff. So we have a lot of time with them today, so we can jump into 2020, 2021.
I don't have it. I don't have it. If you could have had it, that would have been great.
I think I got people.
You had one job, Nina, and that was to pull the daggone video up. But without further ado, man, we gonna go ahead and get these brothers up in here. That guy with the hat on that's facing forward, sitting on the red seat, is the one that was giving us the.
No, what I was saying was
Billy.
All the haters that talk about Lamar.
Oh,
the boy is special. What I was saying was he can shut them up.
I got you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's funny, man, because I was looking at some stats of some of the so-called greatest quarterbacks of times, man, and you got people like Dan Marino and Dan Fouts and Steve Young and guys like that, man, that went like 3 or 4 or 5 years before they ever won their first playoff game.
Right.
But
Right.
they want to give Lamar the blues. They don't think about that kind of stuff. But it is what it
Whatever.
is, man. We got the dub today. That's all that matters. And then
Happy
who's this other dude you brought in here with you, man?
My man.
What's up, guys? What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, brother? It's good to see you guys again, man.
You know, we making
Happy
it work.
New Year. Happy New Year to you guys, man. I'm glad to see that
Happy
you
New
all
Year
are
to you too, man.
in good health and hanging in there during this crazy times in this world, man, with all of this pandemic stuff we got going on, with this idiot we got going on in DC, man, that's got the whole world in a tizzy right now, man. It's good to see you guys.
Right.
Doing good, man. How's everything going?
Everything's going all right, brother. I appreciate y'all for having us on, man, and Happy New Year. And I'm glad to see that you guys are safe and everybody is safe. And
Still rocking.
we gotta get that 45 out of here. And
it's just a matter of time, bro. Hopefully he don't send off the nuclear bomb before he leave or something, because he still got the codes and everything. But yeah,
man, don't say that. Don't
I mean,
say that.
it's the reality. They were saying that our military right now is like really on guard, because it's almost like how some people do when we know we get ready to quit the job or we get ready to get fired, man.
Right.
I told Nina,
some people tell them
right. Right, and I told Nina yesterday I don't want to see what his version of going postal might be, man, because it is no telling. He still has too much. He still has too much power in his hands right now, man, to kind of ease back and just. But it is what it is, man. We just got to deal with him for a couple more days, and he's out of here, man. Right. But like we told you guys before, man, we're big fans of High Five. So to have the opportunity, man, to connect with you guys anytime we have the chance, and hopefully you guys get a chance to come back to the city sometime soon, man, and we can hang out and get y'all some crab cakes or something like that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm real big. I'm real big on the crab legs, though. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come out to Baltimore. Go over there to the dock somewhere over there. Give me
baby.
Crabs, a couple dozen or something, man. Some beer.
Did y'all? I know.
Some beer.
Yeah, I know the schedule was kind of hectic when you guys came here a couple of years ago, and we did the meet and greet with you all. But did you guys have a chance to hang out in the city, or eat, go out to eat some of the good food we got up here, or was it just like a boom boom bam, get to the hotel, get to the
that was a boom boom bam, but like I'm in Virginia, so I'm always in Baltimore. So and our head of security is a Baltimore detective, so we be getting it in.
My man. So Nina,
why not?
Okay, there you go. We hear you now. We didn't hear what you just said though.
X, their head of security, is my play nephew.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about, cousin, right?
Yeah, baby.
Right.
Okay, so I done messed out on something. You've been holding out on me, Nina. You've been holding out on me. So
the security got to be head of security based on the first time we met them. So he was at a car dealership out of town, and he's like, Aunt Nina, hold them there. Don't let them leave till I get there. Like, he's like their number one fan. But some kind of way, he done worked out a whole career with y'all. He ain't talked to Aunt Nina. So tell him.
A whole career with us and everybody else too. He out there getting it.
Right.
Hey, that's what's up.
Man.
I ain't mad at him at all. So what's been going on with the group? So first of all, how are the other members? Is everybody good, health wise and everything?
Yeah, man. Okay. Everybody's doing well. Can't complain. We're just out here, trying to make it just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, everybody's doing well.
Is this a regular thing for you all now? Zoom, like with COVID, are you actually able to move, to go, to perform, to do anything?
Not really. We tell the trust. We in the crib writing and corresponding with each other and sending tracks back and forth and recording and but it's all from our personal studios and our areas. We ain't really going nowhere. We staying out the way.
That's good though. Do you feel like the pandemic has given you guys a chance to kind of like slow down and actually tap into those creative juices instead of always being on the run with your personal lives and then what you guys may be doing as a group? Have you been able to like settle down over like the last 6 or 7 months and really, tap into the writing process and the music stuff?
You know what? I know for me it wasn't till, I guess it's been a couple of months now, but like when it first started, when everything was shutting down, it was I had a sense of a paranoia, about what was going on, and I didn't have any creative juices flowing.
Mm,
And it wasn't up until I don't know what month it was, but Trust started sending me joints, sending me tracks, and I was able to release some of that outside stress and just kind of delve into some music. And from that, it was therapy for me. So I started writing again.
mm,
And then I started recording, and then we were sending stuff back and forth, and then we got on the road, and then we was like, yo, we gotta have a new project coming out. And it took a minute to get there, but we got there, I think, to have some kind of idea of what we want to do when this stuff is all over. Once we get back to being able to be social again.
Do you all have the technology to record a song from home?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep, we do. We do.
it's 2021 now.
Yeah.
I think all real musicians and artists have some kind of, they might not have like the full-fledged studio in their home, but
Right.
I'm sure they got some kind of way where they can lay their
Exactly.
Tell
vocals
it,
down and
tell it, Trust. We can record, mix, and master out of our joints.
wow.
So yeah,
With COVID,
it's different.
with COVID, we all
Hmm.
doing now. Is it? Did you have a great idea? Like, soon as the world opens up, we gonna do this, or did you have something that because the world closed down, you wish you would have did this?
I don't know. How you feel about that, Trust?
Yeah, oh,
You got
go to
some bright ideas.
I mean, I think that I believe that. Excuse me. I believe that God is working right now. God works in mysterious ways, and sometimes, well, we're being forced to do things differently now. Um, we're being forced to tap into other areas, because of the situation. Which
Yeah.
sometimes, when we look at it, it could be bad. And if, at first you think of it as bad, but you got to look at it and try to stay, instead of saying half empty, it's got to be half full.
more
So,
than
Yeah.
so I believe that what's happening right now is all about what you do with it. You could turn it into a positive and tap into other situations that you may not, you probably wouldn't have tapped into it if it was just you know how it used to be. But
Yeah.
now we're being forced to move differently, so you have to do things a little bit different, you know, um, and test yourself and do things that's out of the norm, but it is normal now. And you wind up creating or tapping into another place inside of you that you didn't even know existed,
Right.
but you wind up doing it because of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't got no
If that
choice, man.
if
Right.
that makes some
Um.
kind of sense.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does. So, because you guys are in different cities, how often, even before the pandemic came, did you have an opportunity to actually come together in the studio and create your music together, or has it always been a situation where because you're in different cities, you're kind of like sending out the different tracks and everything, and just kind of using technology to put everything together?
No, that's new. That's a new situation. I mean, we will come together, you know, come to New York and come together and record. But because of what's going on now, we have no choice but to do it this way.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's cool. Once again, it's not, you got you got to get used to it, not being there, but it's okay, at the same time as well, because with technology, we're able to go back and forth and
Hmm.
send things back and forth and change things up. Somebody hit the wrong note by accident or whatever, somebody else hear it. You could be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yo, you gotta go
Fix
back.
that.
You gotta do that shit again." You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it
It's
again.
cool, man.
It ain't coming off right. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
we the love we have for each other doesn't it doesn't make it no different either. It's like, oh, word, all right, then you go back and you do it, and get them when you get the
And
thumbs up,
send it back.
then we moving, we moving on.
Yeah, man.
You all
So
still have coaches?
Excuse
I'm
me.
sorry.
Do you still have vocal coaches?
No, well,
I,
not
I
I don't. But I don't not during this
yeah.
time right
you're like,
here.
I don't need no coach. I got my.
Mm.
Oh,
No. We
Nah,
you gonna
everybody need a
always
coach.
Yeah,
now you
exactly.
gonna always need a coach. Always need a coach, but
Right.
right now, as of what's going on, I
okay.
mean, I'm practicing. I'm not really being around a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like just chilly willy as much as most as I can. Me per
Yeah.
se.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
is there an active project that you guys are working on? Something that you want to put out? Sometime this year. And in hopes of no. He said,
wait for it.
We're
Absolutely.
right now, right now. We like Mike Tyson right now.
We
Wait,
training.
we're training.
"Train, okay."
We're in deep training right now, and when it's time for us to hit the ring, we're gonna be ready. Just know we training right now. We ain't gonna
Hard.
hard body. So
Right.
just
Hard body.
be on the lookout. That's all. That's as far as we're gonna be on the
Right.
lookout. And
Yeah.
when it's time for us to step in the ring,
It's gonna be
and get
fire.
Voltron up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna know.
I'm ready, man, because after you guys came here a couple of years ago and you guys had just had the new single out that was like blowing up really worldwide. We were really, as fans, we were really ready for some new stuff, and not sure what happened either way. But I think it's funny because I have a good friend here in Baltimore who is an R&B singer, and he put out the question the other day. Do you think the world is ready for R&B groups to come back?
Yeah.
And my question was, I didn't understand why R&B groups ever left, because to me that was some of the best music of my time.
Right.
But for whatever reason, over the last
Money.
15 years, and the great thing about it is every time I've had a chance to go see some groups that have still been touring around the world, like y'all still killing it, man, like vocal wise and everything. So like,
Right.
what do you think happened? What do you guys think happened as far as the quote unquote R&B groups, and is the world ready for a comeback with you guys?
It was a money move by the record industry, honestly.
Wow. Okay.
Money move. And I'm saying that because like you guys know any new groups that are out?
No, the last R&B group I remember that was out was the guys that Diddy did with Making the Band, and they didn't last. What was
Day 26.
26? That was about it. Now I know it's some kind of a real popular pop band from another country that's like going around doing that thing. But as
That's
far as,
doing the K-pop, the ones from Korea.
yeah,
But
yeah,
um but the industry, the budgets for records, because it was an evolution because all the big studios closed. And with that being said, everybody had studios in their homes and smaller base studios. The record industry wasn't giving them 250, to $500,000 deals to people anymore. Um, and they were really more concerned about their return. They weren't really concerned about the music. Um, so you can get a much bigger return on a solo artist because you're spending less money on them. You don't have the logistical aspects of flying 4 or 5 people and extra hotel rooms, and now we got to get 2 tour buses and stuff like that. All plays into that budgetary record industry thing, man. And honestly, man, I think that's what kind of killed the groups. Between that and then dealing with different personalities. You know, a lot of groups don't make it or don't stay around because of their personalities. You know, they clash with each other over whatever it may be. But yeah, but still, like when we go out and do shows and we're around other groups, we're around Jagged Edge and 112, and these cats are still doing it. The crowds go crazy because they want to be entertained. They don't want to see somebody standing in front of a microphone, you know, just standing there singing, doing their thing. They want to see a stage show. So and that's why we've still done really well on the road, selling out shows and being able to be, get invited on tours because it's all about that stage show. But the world has been ready for some R&B groups, but the record industry not ready to spend that money on the R&B group. So
Why you need
it's
two?
it's a weird,
Why
huh?
do you Why do you need two tour buses for five?
Well, I'm not just saying
Because
for us, but
you already got
you got a
12, you already
band,
got
you
12
got you
acts.
got band members, you got the group that's dancing and singing, and then you got a drummer, a guitarist, all of them people too. There's a lot of logistics that go into moving a group around. So, and it costs money, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
And they
and to
just
cap
might
what
not
they're
want to be
saying.
on the bus with the same person for 30 days, man. That's
Well, I mean,
Facts.
option.
well, to add on to what what Billy said too, I also think that just to add on it, evolution, man. You know what I'm saying? In the industry, every couple of years, maybe five or I think want to say 6 to 10 years, the industry changes. You know what I mean? And I believe that played a part too. Is just there was a time where it was just male artists, solo artists. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you had like likes of Usher, uh, Mario, and all those cats that came in and just
Joe.
Marion, Joe, all those cats, come in doing their thing, and then the world's going around, coming full circle. Now they're looking for that different. Then you had new cats come in. Um, what's that guy's name again? Forgive me. That he called himself the uh
Talking
King of
about Jacquees.
Jacquees.
Jacquees. Yeah, yeah,
Jacquees.
yeah.
You ain't even had to say it.
You have cats like Jacquees come through. Young cats come through. Then you get then the new thing, with the youngins. Then you have the rappers, man. Singing hip hop, singing R&B songs. Hip hop way, straight hip hop, but they singing
Right,
R&B. You know
right.
what I'm saying? You got
Right.
that for the young, that's for the young generation. You know, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. He was one of them that he had that singing type, hip hop type,
Yep.
rapping singing type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I
Right.
believe that came from 50 started that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because 50 Cent was doing it too. On his song, when you listen to all his songs, he's singing the hooks. You know what I mean? But and
After he
rapping at the same
chastised Ja
time,
Rule.
you know. But I
Right.
just, but
After
I
he
just think that
chastised
it was.
Ja Rule for doing it. So with all of that being said, like as far as the budget of it all, um, and now with the ability to like put out records without necessarily having that machine behind you, do you think
Mhm.
it'll like realistically be a time from a financial standpoint where the groups can thrive the way that you used to?
Well, no, well, I mean, you know, back in those days, man, you had labels with bigger budgets. That as what Billy was talking about earlier. When it comes to finances, you have labels with bigger budgets. Um, that can do that. When you're doing it yourself, you got to find other ways
Yeah,
to do it. But think to the internet and stuff like and things like that. There are other ways you could go about doing it. You just have to find out. how to do it, but they do it
Right.
all day.
The work is different. The work is different. Two things that haven't really changed is paying for mainstream media, whether it be visual or whether it be radio. You gotta pay to play. So, regardless if the budget's changed and all that stuff, you still gotta have a decent amount of money if you're trying to chart a record.
You still
If
need
you're
money
trying
to
to,
chart, man.
right, you still need money to chart. It ain't like your record could be dope. It's a lot of artists out here that got some dope records that you'll never hear on the top 100 because they ain't got the pay to play. They ain't got the money.
Right.
So, it's still a money game. It's still a marketing game. You can go viral if you got some stuff, but you still got to have that mainstream motor behind you in order for to get some stuff to blow up. But it is what it is. You gotta get it how you get it. And like Trust said, you gotta find ways to be creative, with your money, with your talent, in order to be seen and kind of make some noise still in the industry.
Yeah, and I also to add to that, I think that the industry, I think that the public is ready for R&B groups, man. I think that this right here, this pandemic right here, is that shift that's needed. When this is all over, shout out to all my homies, man. Silk, Troop, you know what I'm saying? H
No
Town,
doubt.
Jagged, all the homies, man. All the groups, man. It's gonna be a hell of a show. And I don't mean show watching. Besides that, I'm just talking about a hell of a show watching all the groups come back and be
Right.
different. You know what I mean?
Right.
And give that different ear to what the audience need right now. They go, oh, that's what's happening right now. It's just a shift right now, brother, sister. It's just a shift right now. You know what I'm saying? When the shift is
I'm
done,
going to every show. I'm going to everything. So everybody that's touring, I'm going to see every show.
Yeah,
Right.
y'all going yeah,
Right.
y'all might get tired of seeing us if y'all when y'all go back on the road, man, because we want to be everywhere because
I'm
It's
it's
all
so
good.
needed, man. I got a 22-year-old son, man, and I would love to take my son to a straight up R&B tour where you have like three
Man,
or four of you guys, man, just out there rocking so that he can understand the stuff that I tell him about, how
how
it was
crazy it
when,
is.
yeah. I mean,
Right.
and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, brother. We just gotta, we
Hmm.
gotta, we gotta, we gotta let as hard as it is, and as hard as it may be, we gotta let God work, man. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
look, if y'all need me to come set up some mics, if y'all need me to come move the wardrobe, if y'all need me to come set up the dressing rooms, whatever it is, man, y'all take me on the road with y'all. I'm down.
Come
No
on.
doubt, no doubt.
As a
We
matter of
gonna need you
fact,
to
I'm
remember that.
retiring from my 9 to 5 in a couple of years, man. So I'm gonna have plenty of time on my hand, man. I would love to have the opportunity. I can't I really hope that everything you guys are speaking comes to fruition because I feel like like you said, Trust, like I feel like the world is just like ugh.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
if this is that time where, all of you guys have that chance to kind of, bunker down and really get the juices flowing again, man. And whenever this is over and everybody has opportunity, I would love it, man. I want to see the radio stations flooded, and all of that because me personally, and I think I mentioned this to you guys when you were here before. I don't listen to the radio because I can't hear the same song 40 times a day. It
Right.
doesn't do it for me. I need a variety in what I listen to. And right now, and I'm just in that mode of like 90s and 2000s R&B and hip hop. I'm not gonna say that that's all I listen to, but 75% of the time, if you in the car or if I'm in the house chilling, that's what you're gonna hear.
That's what you're gonna hear.
Because that's
Right.
just that's the mode that I came from, man. So, like, what would be like the perfect setup? Once this pandemic is over and you guys are able to get back together, like, what would be like the ideal movement? As far as what's next for you guys.
sure. High five tour, man. When this is over, high five
Right.
headlining, high five headlining this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit him in the head
Right.
hard. We gotta Got a couple of
Right.
brothers that I know that that we want to rock with, and the fans will love to see it, man. You know what I'm saying?
No
So
doubt.
So,
definitely a high five tour. You know, high five '90s tour, man. Straight
so,
up with the
so put that out there
and
because
with the brothers.
you said high five as the headliner. So who would open up for you guys, man?
Well, to be honest, it wouldn't be about opening up.
Just just being along with you.
It'd be
Right.
about it'd be about celebrating good music and honestly, if something like that, or excuse me, when something like that do happen, we will have we will let somebody in that city, the local artists from that city, what I'm
Okay.
saying, give them some burn. You know what I'm saying? Show some love and some support, and
Okay.
let them start to show off. Show off right. You know what I mean? And then when that audience get packed up, everybody's in it. Everybody's there, so it doesn't even matter at that point. It's all about showing love to good music, man.
Yeah.
Just have a bunch of artists that have good '90s music. It's not about who's opening up for who at that time.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just having just that dope music that everybody's on their seat, everybody's standing up, not sitting down, because we hitting them with song after song after song after song after song from many different artists.
God, I
We
miss
need,
those days.
we need to hear. We've been hearing a lot of negativity. So just the idea of good music coming back with words of love and courtship, and these guys right now in the pandemic, they ain't got to try that hard. They ain't got.
Right. Right.
You know, we need the words to go with the action, the foreplay. Go
Right.
on.
Right. Definitely. Chet, you know what I'm thinking about, man? You know what would be really dope
What?
is to do like a versus tour of
Wow.
a versus tour where a group don't necessarily do a set. They'll do a song, and then the next group come out and do a song, and then the next group come out and do a song. You know
See,
what I
see,
mean?
see,
Like,
see, see, Billy, see, Billy. You gotta, you
I'm
gotta, you gotta,
sorry.
you gotta, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta hold some things. You gotta hold down, man.
I know, I know, I know. I'm
You know
sorry,
what I'm saying?
man.
You
I'm
can't let
sorry.
everything out the bag, bro. You
I'm
gotta keep the
sorry.
ideas, because
It just
you know what
it
I'm
just
saying.
hit me, bro.
Not a versus.
It
People done heard you say it. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
And now
I
they're gonna
know,
be like,
man.
oh, he had a good idea. They're gonna take your idea.
I
They're gonna take
know.
our
Hey,
I
we
ideas.
gonna
We
call them
know.
can't, we
out,
can't.
man.
We gotta watch what we say. We gotta watch what we
We
That
say on
shit
these things, man.
it just came to me, man. I'm
I
sorry,
know,
man.
man. I know. We gotta
People,
hold it down, man. Because now they don't. Somebody done heard it, man. Somebody done
I
heard
got more
that.
ideas though. I got more
Somebody done
ideas. I'm
heard
gonna
that
hold on to
terrific
'em.
idea, man. Somebody heard that terrific idea of yours, and you're
great
not gonna get no credit. You're not gonna get no
rewind.
credit for it, and you done messed it all up, Billy, man.
Here's some verses.
I'm sorry, man.
Like, who do you all think would be good candidates for your group with a versus?
Man, that's a lot.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean,
It's
we have a
It's a lot.
pretty good catalog too. You know what I mean? We got 3 albums.
Right.
Rest in peace to my man Tony Thompson. But we got 3 albums, man. We got 3 albums and a greatest hit, and we got a new EP. So we have enough songs. We got a nice fan base. So whomever it is, it will be okay.
It
It'll be good.
it any '90s group,
Yeah,
any
all
man.
'90s group, because at the end of the day,
It's a celebration of good
um,
music.
the '90s groups, whoever it is that you remember, all charted.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They all charted. They all had a banger or 2 or 3 or 4. So it don't even matter. It don't even matter because like it was just the era that was about love and about having fun and about feeling good, man. And
and dance.
whoever it is, man, it just would be a dope experience.
What do you
I,
hate home?
Huh?
What do you hate about being home?
Not seeing my dudes, man. Like,
mhm.
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
That's pretty hard, man. You know what I mean?
it
Not seeing
is,
my
man.
boys,
Like
man.
we I would jump in the car or a plane or a bus and go to New York whenever I needed to. That's not happening right now. And it's like it sucks, man. You know, that aspect that giving people hugs. Miss that.
Yeah.
Miss that. You know what I mean? I haven't seen my mom in over a year. She's up in New York.
Wow.
You know
Wow.
what I mean? So it's we talk every day, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not the same.
that's hard. That's definitely hard. And just to add on to that, Billy's right. Everything he said, about not seeing the fellas and family is kind of different too. But I also don't like not being able to be on the stage, man.
Oh
Be
yeah, absolutely.
performing, man. That right there that's my energy release. That's where I could be that other person. You know what I mean? So I need that.
Right.
That's this is just me. I need that
Nah,
release.
that's real.
You
That's
know what
real,
I'm saying?
dog.
I need that release. I need that release. I need to smell. I need to go in the coliseums and let it and feel that cold air. The AC been running all day and smelling old animals that's been there because of the circus. The leftover smell a little bit in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The elephants and all that. They're not there, but you still
Right.
smell it a little bit, like at the garden or something. You know what I mean? And just that cool. It's never hot. It's always cold. It's that cold feeling when you walk into the venue. It's just cold. It's just that cold feeling, like, you know what I mean? That I can't even explain it. But when you walk in,
Right.
that sound check and it's just cold in there, and then
Right.
and it's empty, and then you watch it fill up, and then it
You
gets
watch it
louder and
grow,
louder. And,
right? And
oh
you get
man,
out on stage and then it's hot when you
oh
get on
man, yeah.
stage
When you
and
come
it's
on stage,
boy.
it's hot at that point. Yeah.
Right.
It's just it's that stage, man. Ain't nothing. I'm getting choked up, man. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
like the
I
stage, man.
remember you guys almost to a man saying when we had the meet and greet with you guys that no matter what you guys were going through personally, no matter what you guys were going through as a group, no matter how bad the travel might have been, whatever the case, no matter what was going on, once you guys hit that stage, that was like therapy. That was like
It was a wrap.
everything. Yeah, everything that happened up to that point, it was like almost the day didn't exist. Like you hit a reset button, and this is that time where you guys can just, like you said, Trust, just go and be that other person, and just get out there and just rock, man. And
The
damn,
energy is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The energy and the crowd. I don't think y'all understand. I know Billy do. I don't think people who's watching
yeah,
understand that when you in the arena, in that venue, man, it's like electricity, bro. You understand? Like, you get this feeling in your body as soon as you walk in. You get a certain feeling in your body. At least for me, I get this feeling in
Absolutely.
my
Shit, for
body, my
me too, bro.
soul.
mm,
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? In my soul, that it's unexplainable. I can't even. There's no words that can explain
I
how
can
you
help
feel.
you explain it. Now, my stage is like a billion times smaller than yours, but just stepping on the stages I get to step on, there's a me that I know this is my gift. I'm operating in my gift. My family doesn't even know the stage me. This is
Right.
all me, and I need that connection between me and the audience. So I'm
In
only
the
guessing
audience.
that it's a
Right.
billion times bigger for you all because your audience is a billion times bigger than mine. But that's
Right.
who I am, an entertainer. So you
Right.
don't feel like that in my personal life. You
Right.
choose to
You
be who you are, and it's okay for you to be just as fantastic and awesome as you are. It's accepted on that stage. When I come home,
absolutely.
hey, here I am. Like, no, they don't.
Just right. It's regular.
yeah.
Nobody,
Right.
you know.
So do you guys when you're performing, do you prefer that that arena where you got about 15, 20,000 people in, or do you prefer like a smaller set where it's maybe only a couple of thousand people and it's more intimate and you kind of feel like you're right there interacting with them because it's a more intimate setting?
For me, I mean, either or is cool. Right before the pandemic happened, we was embarked on an intimate tour.
Hmm.
That's what we was doing. We was doing, we was calling it intimate setting with high five and stuff, before all this stuff had happened. So, um, when it's personal like that, it's dope because we able to be more personable with the audience, with the fans. They see us closer. They so close they get, they can smell our colognes, what we wearing. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope experience for them, and it's a dope experience for us.
Right.
We're more ourselves. And yeah, either or is cool, man.
Yeah.
Either or is cool.
Yeah.
I just like to be on the stage, man. I'm an
Yeah.
entertainer,
Yeah.
man. That's what I do. That's my blessing, and I embrace it. That's what I do, man. I don't.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do,
I,
man.
I tell you this though, when you got a big crowd, it ain't nothing like hearing your songs being sung back by that
Mm,
crowd.
Louder
It
than you.
ain't it ain't it ain't it ain't nothing like, you know, us doing a tribute to Tony Thompson and the whole audience light
mm,
up their phones. You know what I'm saying? And they
mm.
lighters, and it's just a grand, it ain't nothing like a big venue when people turn on their cell phone lighters and it look like somebody turned the lights on.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they sing a kissing game. Like
right.
it sends chills through your body like you just can't explain. It's awesome, But like Trust said, either or, man. We know, as artists and as showmen, we know how to navigate whether it's 500 people or it's 5,000 people. You know they're gonna get our best either way.
Yeah, I remember one time, man, seeing Mary J. Blige just go into tears, just standing in the middle of the show because the crowd just word for word just sang the song like she never had to literally. I think it was probably like after the second hook that she finally started singing because as soon as the song, I can't remember what it was.
Hmm.
It was one of her ballads, I believe, from the 411 album. And Mary, she's like really emotional when she's on stage anyway, because
Right.
a lot of that stuff is
Yeah.
personal. So when she had, and I gotta admit, it was pretty much all women that was singing the song, and
Right.
she just kind of like broke down, three words into it, and then like I said, it was after like probably her third verse when she finally got back. I would love to
Right.
have the
Eh,
opportunity to have that
that
feeling as an artist.
that feeling that we've all had that feeling. I don't trust. I know you've had that feeling where you get overwhelmed and sometimes you can't even sing. You know what I mean? You just feeling the energy that the crowd is giving back to you, and it's humbling. It's
Energy is
humbling.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Energy, man. That energy, man. It's real life, man. When people say that people, you got negative energy, you got positive energy, but energy is real, man. Like you can feel somebody, you can feel somebody's energy before they even speak. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I
you could
know.
feel off of somebody from the beginning, man. They can
Right.
say whatever they want to say, but that energy already spoke to you.
Yeah,
So just in that sense of the word energy, man, yo, when the fans go do stuff like that, the energy is overwhelming sometimes, man. And
Right.
and it hits you in your heart, in your soul. If you have any kind of soul, it hits you, man. And when something hits you, man, you react, and some
Yep.
people react different, some people,
Gratitude.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
You feel extremely thankful.
Right.
extremely.
Y'all energy,
Extremely.
cousins. When I first met y'all feel like family. Like one live in New York and one live in Virginia. Like y'all, your energy is very comfortable. One of family. Thanks for
Right.
the family.
Right.
That's
And energy, once again, you can't hide that, man. That's one thing you can't hide, man. You can
And you
try
you
to,
can't you
but
can't fake that
you
neither.
can't fake it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
we grew up
And
with.
Nope.
We did.
Yep.
with you guys, it definitely feels authentic. I think that was the main vibe that I got from you guys when we had a chance to meet you at the meet and greet. Like as soon as you guys stepped out the van and made your way into the hotel, it wasn't like it was high five. It was like it was Billy and Truss and the guys just coming in, hanging out and having a good time and connecting with the fans that we had there. We've all been in some situations, especially media wise, where you meet certain people and it's kind of like a standoffish vibe. You know,
Right.
if you can even get to them to touch them and shake their hand. But
Right.
that definitely wasn't the case with you guys. You were like it almost like, even though this was a different city, like you guys felt at home here. And
Right.
that kind of
Right.
made it easier for us to just kind of come up, and be like, hey, and enjoy it. So it was definitely, man, an honor for me to have the opportunity to connect with you guys, and
Yeah.
definitely another chance to do it today.
Thanks, man.
Right.
I mean,
Appreciate that, man.
we with our people, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
You
Right. It's
you
it's
know what I'm
it's
saying?
easy.
We with
It's
our people.
easy, man.
I felt like I could have
It's
invited y'all to
effortless.
the cookout, man. I felt like I
Man,
could
I would have
invite
came.
y'all.
I would
We
have
would
got
have
me a
been there.
plate.
That's what I'm
I would
saying.
have got a
Everybody would
plate,
have
bro.
pulled up.
right now they
I
coming
would
to
have got a plate.
anything. They coming. As soon as this world open up, they're ready to go. So
Right.
Word,
whatever
We
man.
ready to go. We ready to go.
interview, and
Yeah.
Trust says to me during the interview about how I was doing the interview. This is three
Mm-hmm.
years ago, and you gave me a compliment on how I was doing with the interview. So anytime I got in a tricky situation with like celebrity, I hear you. I hear you. I hear what you
Mm,
said to me that day. So that cuts down
Right.
on a lot of me being bad nervous. It's okay to be good nervous, but bad,
Right.
not more of your power of how you're great. That was very.
Mm-hmm.
I carry your words to this day. I thank you for those.
No
Good
doubt. I
stuff.
mean,
Yeah.
no doubt. I mean, look, hey, um, sometimes your words come from a place where you don't even know. You know what I mean? So I believe that. I believe that it came from the man above, man, and I just spoke, something that I believe was at the time was what I seen in you, and I try to show my support to everybody as much as I can, and for that to happen, I'm glad that it touched you, and
Right.
Yes.
I'm thankful, and I'm blessed to be able to bless you with that feeling. So
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why it all happened. Cause of your energy.
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 It was just a good vibe. It was a
What?
good vibe that allowed him to say what he said
Right,
Right.
because
because you
sometimes,
know
right, Billy, right,
your heart was there. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Your heart was in what you were doing.
right,
Nervous or not, you just got to channel that into good nervousness.
right. Because
Right.
And I'm like,
Right.
some people's energy don't allow you to say things like that to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because some people
mm,
could take it the wrong way,
mm,
and now saying, "Oh, trust," this and that too. So like Billy said, it was the energy that connected, that allowed me to be able to be myself, and see the greatness in you, and just to support you and remind you how great you are within
Right.
Thank you.
yourself.
Thank
Right.
you. We got
Yep.
threatened. Chris. Shouts out
and
to Chris. Other. Can you all send a shout out to the other members of the group?
Yeah.
Of
Good
course.
trust.
And, shout out to our boys, man. Rest in peace, Tony. Shout out to my boy Mac, Gil, Farouk. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody
Yep.
who's listening, all the gems that's listening, all the
You
fans
know.
that's listening. We love y'all, and we're gonna stay in
Yeah.
your faces the best way we can.
We gonna let you.
Every interview that we can get, we on there. You know what I'm
You know.
saying? So for now, until other things happen, but we gonna
Right.
definitely stay in you guys' faces, man, and do what we can do during these times as much as we can do during these
Right.
times.
What's your DJ's name?
I'm sorry.
Your DJ. What's his name?
Oh, shout out to my man Tommy G.
Yeah, DJ Tommy G.
Fleet
Hey,
DJs.
DJ. Shouts out to
Yeah.
Chris for making all of this for
Shout.
us. Shouts
Yeah.
out to Nina.
Appreciate you, Skippy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we fortunate to have you, and we are so thankful again that we got this second part. We
Always, man.
third part
Yeah.
because the world opens back
Yeah.
up.
You know
Get
we
y'all
do it again.
did what you said you was going to do, right? And then follow all of that excitement. I'm so glad. I am so glad for progress. So when you guys are back on that stage where your heart lives, I'm be happy for you because I know what that is for
Front
you.
and center, baby. Front and center. That's where you're gonna be at.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
gonna
come,
know
y'all come, y'all come
how
anywhere. Y'all come anywhere. We're feeling like a 2 hour drive, man. We pulling up. I'm telling you now. We pulling
that.
up.
Pull
No
up,
Bet.
baby.
doubt.
Pull up. Let us know. Let us know.
Pull
Pull
up.
up.
Right.
No
Right.
doubt. Hey, real quick before we let you guys know, man, just let everybody know how they can follow you guys on social media and everything.
Bet. Y'all can get at us at official high five on everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is all official high five. HIFIVE. Official high five. We we get back at you. Hit us, inbox us, let us know what you're feeling.
Are you
Interact with us, man. We here. I'm
are you
sorry,
on Clubhouse yet?
I still didn't
Clubhouse.
hear you.
Clubhouse. Are
Nah,
you yet? Check it out. It
nah.
might be a good spot for
Okay,
you. Okay?
okay.
They need you in there. They do.
All right. Bet. We'll check that out.
We had a chance to interview Melba Moore a couple of weeks ago, and
That's
she
our
has a
auntie,
new
Auntie Melba.
yeah she
On
has a
Yeah.
she has a new single out that has a real serious house music vibe to it, man. And if you into it, definitely check it out. I can't
No
remember
doubt.
exactly what it's called, but yeah, she's doing her thing and get ready to drop some new music in 2021, man. But we definitely appreciate you guys, man, taking a few minutes. For
Appreciate
those that
y'all.
care, the Steelers are getting the brakes beat off of them right now.
Oh my God.
And Cleveland
Oh
just scored
my.
again.
I'm watching. I
Cleveland
got the game on right here, bro. I'm sorry.
beating the brakes off of them, bro. It's ugly. It's ugly right now, man. So we're gonna let y'all go enjoy the game, man.
All
Best
right.
of everything to you guys in the new year, man. And we can't wait to see you guys back out in the world, man. We definitely gonna connect with you. Much love,
Bet.
man.
Thanks for having us,
Thanks
man.
for having
Thanks for
us, man.
having
Always,
us.
Thanks a lot, man.
always, no
Appreciate it.
problem, man.
Peace.
Give it up for high
All right.
five, y'all. Give it up for high five, yo. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, baby.
All right,
My
all
man.
Love
right,
y'all.
all right.
Love you
All
too, bro.
right, bet. All
Yeah.
right. All right, five.
All
Happy
right,
New
five.
Year.
All right.
All right.
Happy New
Yeah, you didn't hit a official five way. You just try and watch the game.
Nah, we told us that we only had. I was like, I ain't trying to,
Yeah.
can't mess it up for the next time. So, hey, man, always appreciate chopping it up with those dudes, man. Real, just genuine, down to earth, authentic dudes, man. It's always a pleasure. So this has been a pretty dope weekend for us, Nina.
Uh,
It's been a pretty dope weekend for us on Access Granted, man.
don't need
Had
to
a,
see you time this weekend. What's up with Wednesday?
you gonna see me Wednesday
All
when
right, so
we
I
in
man name. You had said
Charlie.
something to me a while ago that had like two somethings, and I don't got it. We are still alive. So make sure you send that to me.
We still alive. Yeah, this Wednesday, check us out at 8 o'clock, man. We're gonna be chopping it up with my man Charlie Chew Smith, Baltimore born and raised, and he's a former member of the Harlem Globetrotters, and we're gonna talk to him about his Chew Foundation and all of the stuff that he's been doing, man. He's doing major stuff working with young people, and anytime we get a chance to put that on the spotlight, we're gonna do it, man. But appreciate everybody that's checked in with us this weekend. Shout out to my girl T Quest. I know she was on with us earlier.
Be sure to like and share the Access page on Facebook and Instagram so that you can get caught up on our previous shows. We got a pretty cool library catalog going on there that you can go back and watch the rebroadcast. And we didn't tell the people, thanks for granting us access. Get them on the phone.
See, what had happened was
Football game. That's what it
it's a commercial one, but they beating the brakes off the Steelers right now, man. I'm loving it.
for.
But
No
it's only the first quarter, so you know how that could go. But
Right.
shout out to our sponsors, man. Wilcombe Human Services Incorporated and my girl at Tipsy Fiend, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to tipsyfiend.com. Order y'all some drinks, man, and on that access code or discount code, you put in the words access granted, man. You get a few dollars off your drink orders. She's an incredible mixologist. I have to remember not to call her a bartender. She's a certified mixologist, and she's very good at what she does, man. So make sure y'all go holler at her. Nina, I hope you enjoyed your time away.
I was working for you all weekend.
I love you, man. Shout out to my dude DJ Joe Storm in the background. He been taking pictures. He been setting up microphones and all of that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, man. I appreciate everybody. We love you guys. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Team Ravens. Oh,
Access